Yeah, welcome back, YouTubers. How we doing today? YouTubers and coders. I hope you're all doing well. And in this video, I'm going to be continuing the challenges from the basic data structures. So, let's get down to the exciting part now. Right. Uh, it says that add items using Spice. Remember in the last challenge we mentioned that Spice can take up to 3 parameters. Well, we can go one step further with Splice. In addition to removing elements, we can use that third parameter, which represents one or more elements, to add them as well. This can be incredibly useful for quickly switching out an element or a set of elements for another. For instance, let's say you're storing a color scheme for a set of DOM elements in an array and want to dynamically change a color based on some action. So it creates a function called color change, and it takes in 3 parameters: hour, index, and new color. And now we can call the splice function on the hour and give it index for hour, and then which index is a 1, and then the new color. So and return hour. Let some color scheme. So the color scheme is this, and is assigned an array. So arrays that are full of hash coded colors, and then color scheme is assigned. Then color change is calls the color change function, and then color scheme, which is this one, 2, which is the index, and then it prints the it colors this index. I mean it right. Okay, yep. So guess the array, and then gets the index 2, which is 0 1 2. So this one, and it changes this color to this color. So now sorry, it changes this color to this color. So we have removed BB7E86 and added 332 in its place. Color scheme now equals 87. Yep, that remains the same. That remains the same, but instead of this color, we've actually updated this color, and the other colors remain the same. So it also explains there that this function takes an array of hex values and index at which to remove an element, and the new color to replace and removed elements with. The return value is an array containing a newly modified color scheme. While this example is a bit oversimplified, we can see the value that is utilizing Splice to its maximum potential can have. So we have defined a we have defined a function HTML color names, which is here, and then which takes an array of HTML colors, which is this one. Okay, it takes all these colors in, an array as an argument, modify the function using splice to remove the first two elements, so dark goldenrod and white smoke, and add dark salmon and blanched almond in their respective places. Right, so we need to add that. Okay, so we're gonna call so the array is here, so we're gonna call splice on this air, and then the first argument is we're gonna give it the array, which is air. Alright, and then the index, which one? First one, so 0, and then we're gonna replace that with dark salmon. This should be the way. We'll have a look. And then another one, I'll just copy and paste this line so that I don't have to type again, and we need to change the remove the first two, right? So in this one, 1 and 2, and then we're gonna change white smoke with blanched almonds. Alright, perfect. This should work. Hopefully it works. Let's try. Nope, it does not work. Dark salmon. Oops, my bad. The quotes are the wrong one. It shouldn't be single quotes. Let's see if it works now. Nope, it doesn't work. Why does it not work? Right, I think we have done this incorrectly, because obviously the tests are passing. So let's review the splice third parameter. So here gives the index, okay, as in which index to start with, and then the right. So the first parameter is which index to start with. So in our case, our first index will be 0, and then which index, second parameter is which from this first index, how many do we need to remove. So we need to remove 2, so that'll be 0, 1 with 2, so 2 values we need to remove, and then we have to insert the values as well, which is dark salmon and blanched almond. Perfect, this should do it. So our tests are, this one was passing already previously, so I'll just do it again. I'll copy this and reset the code and copy and paste that. So now how many tests are passing? So it should return, our method should return dark salmon, blanched blanched almond, lavender blush, pale turquoise, yep, and 5 brick. That seems to pass it. Let's test this. So just before testing, the first index from which index you want to start removing, and the second parameter is how many values from this first index you want to start removing, and then the third and onwards is how many items you want to add. Alright, so I'll just run the test and hopefully it should pass. Yes, Pikachu chooses us. Oh yeah, I feel special now. Anyway, let's continue to the next one. And cool. So it says copy array items using slice. Okay, so now it's copy the array items using slice. The next method we will cover in slice is slice. Alright, slice, rather than modifying an array, copies or extracts a given number of elements to a new array. So it slices it out. Alright, that's a tip to remember this method, as it slices it out. Right, a given number of elements to a new array, leaving the array it is called upon untouched. Right, leaving the array it's called upon untouched. Slice takes only 2 parameters. The first is the index at which to begin extraction, and the second is the index at which to stop extraction. So the first parameter is on which index to start with, and then the second parameter on which index to end with, and on. Will occur up to, but not including the element at this index. Alright, cool. So it assigns the array to where the conditions is. It takes in 3 values: rain, snow, sleet, hail, and clear. Today's weather is, so this is the index is starting at, so 0, 1, and then it's slicing out 3. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so it will come back with snow and sleet. Oh, okay, so that's the index, so it goes 0, 1, and then it will extract snow and sleet because it doesn't include these indexes in this extraction. So rain and hail aren't included. Alright, so it will give us snow and sleet. Weather conditions still equals rain, snow, sleet, hail, and clear. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, clear. Alright, so basically what it says is that even if you apply the slice method, it will give you those values, the extracted value, in a new variable. However, the original variable to which the array has been assigned will remain untouched. Okay, so in effect we have created a new array by extracting elements from an existing array. We have defined an array and forecast that takes an array as an argument, modify the function using slice to extract information from argument array and return a new array that contains the elements warm and sunny. So we need to extract these two elements. So we're going to do array. No. So first of all, let new array be this, and then we're going to take air and then slice. Hold on this. Oops, I had to assign this one. Air assign, and then the first value is 1, so warm and sunny. 0, 1, 2, oops, 2 and 4. So this should give us warm and sunny. Alright, let's see if it does. Console.log new array. Yep, it does. Say warm and sunny, right? So that can go to I don't know, have a holiday. Alright, let's go. Oops. Forecast should return code. Oops, I forgot to return this array. Okay, now it worked. Yay, you got code more. Oh yeah, we are so addicted to coding. Right, so copy an array with the spread operator. So with slice, while slice allows to be selective about what elements of an array to copy among several other useful tasks. Array to copy, okay. ES6's new spread operator allows us to easily copy all of an array's element in order with a simple and highly readable syntax. The spread syntax simply looks like this. Okay, dot dot dot. So so the new version of slice of ES6 is dot dot dot. So in practice, we can use the spread operator to copy an array like so. This is the array, and then it's copied. That array is equal to all of the elements and then the variable itself. That array equals true, true, undefined, false, and null. This array remains unchanged and is identical to the array. We have defined a function copy machine which takes, so this is a function copy machine which takes a r, okay, and a number as arguments. The function is supposed to return a new array made up of num copies of r. Okay, we have done most of the work for you, but it doesn't work quite right yet. Okay, modify the function using spread syntax so that it works correctly. Okay, hint, another method we've already covered might come in handy here. Alright, so gives us this, so we need to copy this array here. Alright, so in this one we can do new air, and then we need say this is the spread operator part completed. However, we needed to come multiple time as num copies, which is if it's 2 here, which is the num, so we need to create 2 copies here. So in order to do that, we're gonna be doing push and then removing that and then pushing. So essentially what this does is that it creates a new array containing a copy of R, which is our entire point. Alright, and this number of times. So if we return the task, then it should pass. Yes, right, like a wind. Yes, we have. Now let's continue to the next challenge. Alright, so basic structure, basic data structures. Combine arrays with a spread operator. So now we're going to be combining the arrays. Alright. Another huge advantage of the spread operator is the ability to combine arrays or to insert all the elements of one array into another at any index. With more traditional syntaxes, we can concatenate arrays, but this only allows us to combine arrays at the end of one and at the start of another. Spread syntax makes the following operation extremely simple. So this is an array, okay, and that array, so this is so this one says that Basil cylinder, so this is a completely different array. Okay, so that array now equals basil, cilantro, sage, rosemary, parsley, thyme, coriander. Okay, so basically whichever if you insert this spread operator, which is this one, any point of the any index of the array, then it will insert the content of the other array from that index and continuing them. So it's essentially that array will now have basil, cilantro, sage from here because of this operator, and this is the array here. So sage, rosemary, parsley, and thyme, and then coriander back to here. Right, so using express syntax, we have just achieved an operation that would have been more complex and more verbose had we used traditional methods. We have defined a function spread out, which, oops, my bad, what did I do there? Yeah, spread out that returns the variable sentence, which is this one. Modify the function using the spread operator so that it returns the array. Learning to code is fun. Cool. Let's do this. Where's the So what we're gonna do is sentence will be an array as well. So we're gonna do learning, and then another index 2. Oops, yep, 2. Code. Oops, no. Sorry. Learning to code. So we have this array now to code, so we can put the operator there, and then fragment, and then is fun. Perfect. Alright, so that will give us learning. So this array has been incorporated into sentence, so to code is fun. Alright, learning to code is fun. Perfect. Now we can do this, no. So we run the test and see if it passes. Yes, it does. Right. Good job, guys. I'm really proud of you. Just keep going. Alright, basic structures. Again, check for the presence of an element with index of. Since arrays can be changed or mutated at any time, there is no guarantee about where a particular piece of data will be on a given array, or if that element even still exists. Luckily, JavaScript provides us with another built-in method in IndexOf that allows us to quickly and easily check for the presence of an element on an array. IndexOf takes an element as a parameter, and when called, it returns the position or index of the element, or -1 if the element does not exist in the array. So that's the array, and it gives the index of the date, but it's not present here, so it returns -1. And then index of oranges, which is 2, so it's 0 1 0 1 and 2, so it returns 2. And in the index of pairs, it returns 1. Perfect. And the first index at which the element exists. Cool. So index of can be incredibly useful for quickly checking for the presence of an element or an array. We have defined a function QuickCheck that takes an array and an element as arguments. Okay, and modify the function using index of, so that it returns true if the passed element exists on the array and false if it doesn't. So we're gonna do array and then index of, oops, index of. So if it does, we're gonna return so they returns true if the passed element exists on the array. Index of mushroom. So say if index of that one, so say index of, say, so it said modify the function using index of so that it returns true Alright guys, so what we can do is um, do this in a one line of code. So return so I'll do step by step. Where I'm gonna do it in a ternary operator. Okay, so I'm gonna first check if the index of is greater than 0 or not. So for that, let's do r and then index of, and then index of this element here, so element, and then we're gonna check if it's greater than -1. No, 0. If it is, then we're gonna return true, otherwise false. Alright, and then we're gonna return the entire statement here. Alright, for return keyword, that should do it for us. Alright, perfect. There we go, guys. That's all done. That's it for this video, and if you have any comments or suggestions for me to improve it, please let me know by commenting it in the comments section below of this video. And also I'll be doing the next challenge tomorrow, so please subscribe and look forward to my videos. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have fun, and if you don't understand anything at all about these challenges that I've done, please ask me. I'm here to help you guys. Alright, have fun until then. Coding.